So how may I help you today?
Um, Today I want to talk about something good in my life, I guess, something exciting, but something that is kind of starting to hit me and like worry me as well. So last Friday I got elected as public relations chair for a student group that I'm really close with. Um, and that's awesome. I still can't believe I got it. Elections, like doing my speech was like really nerve wracking and everything, and I didn't know if I was gonna get elected or not because usually my other candidates that were running with me, it was their second try running because their first time they didn't get elected. And I got it my first try, so I was just like wow, and I didn't think I would just because it's my first attempt and they tried really well too and they didn't get it. So I just thought like the voters were gonna be really harsh on me and they're not gonna see the potential, but I got it in my first try, so I'm like really happy about that.
So what accounted to you getting in your first try? What do you think?
I think it's because I went to the first round and I took lots of notes. I did a lot of observing on and critiquing like maybe why the other two didn't get elected the first try, and I talked to a lot of people about what I need to know, what I need to do, get as many advice as I can after the first round.
So you feel proud because you ended up making it through your first try of the trial to get the position, and compared to the others, you
Mm-hmm.
did. You got the position.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, wow. And I think a lot of the people that I asked for advice, they were voting as well, and I think that me talking to them made reassured to them that maybe I am the right person for the position, and really proud of myself for like reaching out and kind of like selling myself to them before they even like heard my speech and stuff.
So you feel confident because you looked it up, you practiced, and you know what they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel great about it.
Yes, I feel awesome. I'm just like, wow. Like I was like thanking all my friends, and I was thanking all the people who like helped me out, giving me advice, and we had to talk to the current PRs right now too, and they were just so proud of me. Like while I was doing my speech and everything, like and I was like really nervous during my speech, and like my hand was shaking. But then, so I feel like the really cool part was the question and answer part. Like the audience asked me questions, and I like killed all the answers, like killed all the questions. I answered them really well, and a few of them were kind of like coming against my ideas because you have to propose new ideas for the next year, and they're kind of coming at me. But I was like, I knew those questions were coming because you can't say everything within 5 minutes. So I knew that they were gonna ask for more clarification, and I was like, I got this. And the current PRs are just like really proud that I like answered it really well.
So why is this position important for you?
Um, I think that like for my senior year, I wanted to do something big, challenge myself to do something I've never done before, and really get myself a leadership role that I'm passionate about. It's a lot of work, and you don't get paid for it, but I think that within my whole undergrad, I haven't gotten like a really solid leadership position. I do like I'm a mentor and stuff, but like it's not like a real one. I feel like because it's you're a board member of a huge organization, and you're gonna be really busy, and you're gonna be working with a lot of people. And I feel like that's something that I want to be able to say that I've done that and like gain a lot of new skills and knowledge from working with a lot of people with this organization.
So you felt worried because you needed to have a position or a place that kind of makes you feel like you have completed your college career and
Mm-hmm.
you have done everything that you could to have a solid stance as a student here at the
Yes,
U.
yes, that's one of the reasons why I really decided to do something crazy like this. Like I decided like pretty last minute, like a week before first round, I decided I was gonna do it. But the whole year before that time, I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. I kind of knew that I always wanted to do it, but like I was just like really scared, and it comes with a lot of work. So and I knew that I can do there's other leadership positions out there for me that I can take on. Um, but yeah, I decided last minute after talking to people and realized that oh, that role is something that I really see myself doing, and it's made for me.
Wow, you feel confident. You feel confident
Yeah.
because you went through the trenches. You asked people, you went through the I'm not gonna do it, and then now you're doing it and you feel very proud for the position and for the confidence that you have right now.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident. I feel like I know what I'm supposed to do, and that's really keeping me like driven to like just keep working hard, even though I feel like I'm already overwhelmed with things that we have to do. Like right after we got elected, they're like, "Here are your immediate duties. Like these are all the things you need to do," and I'm just like, I know I can do this because I know my role. Like I can do it.
So you can correct me if I'm wrong. Is it possible that though you may be feeling very confident about this position, you also maybe feel worried about it because it was something that you kind of did last minute, and then even though you made this really rushed decision to get into board and now you're in board, that you might not be ready?
Um, I don't know if it's like ready, but I don't know if in like unprepared kind of aspect, but I feel like I'm not ready to, I might not be ready for the workload, like balancing everything. Like balancing, I want to get a, I'm living on campus next year too, so I want to get a job on campus and work a little more while I'm doing that. Just because after that year, I'm going to grad school, so I want to like save up as much as I can for whatever I want to do, and then balancing like schoolwork and my last classes since I'm graduating, and who knows how much work we're gonna have to do for this organization, depending on like the activities that we want to do and events we want to host. So I feel like I'm not ready for that.
So you feel unprepared with the majority workload of being a student. So it's not just this activity or this position. It means that you're going to graduate next year, so you need to make sure your grades and everything else is in line, and then maybe think about this position too.
Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Like, I'm not just thinking about that position in general, because I feel like I always know that I'm a student first. Like, all my academics come first. So that's something that I'm worried about, like it affecting my academics and other aspects of my life. Me and my friends were the other people that we got elected. We were just talking about how we're to say goodbye to our social life because we got elected and we're already given all these lists of things to do.
So I noticed that you ended up kind of having a moment of clarification. You looked up and talked about your friends too. You brought them up for the first time. What happened for you when you realized and clarified with yourself that this is going to be everything?
Yeah, I think that it made me realize that what's holding me, I'm not really like worried about that position. Like, even though it is a big position, I'm more worried about like how it'll affect other aspects of my life. Like, I don't know how to say it, but that was a pretty big deal. But I feel like it's adding more to what I'm already so busy with, and like I feel like it's gonna hit me all at once soon.
So you feel overwhelmed that even though this is a great position, it's just one part of your life, but you have so many things that you have to deal with next year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's going to be something that's going to relate to you, but I had moments where I also felt overwhelmed and excited at the same time. I had to travel to another country on my own, and to do that I had to like apply for scholarships, and I got the scholarships, and I'm like, this is great. But I realized that like I'm going there on my own. Even though I have this money, I have the responsibility of taking care of myself in another country, and then also coming back with the results that is needed for me. And so I was excited. I'm going to a new country, and somebody paid for my ticket, but I was also really overwhelmed because that means I have to create results with all these things. Is that kind of what you're feeling too?
Yeah, like added responsibilities and like just feeling like you have to do all these things.
Yeah, so you feel perplexed because because you have so much to think about and so much to do, and sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm sorry about disturbing you through this. You feel perplexed because you have to figure out and like know how you're gonna deal with all these new stressors that are coming in, and they're positive stressors too.
Yep. Yeah. there's lots of positive ones and negative ones coming. So I think it's just like making me feel a lot of different things at once.
So, on one hand, we talked about how you feel very excited about this position and it's such a great thing. But on the other hand, you notice that like it's just building a pile of stresses that are going to build up for your senior year. And though you're confident, you're still stressed out and worried about it. Is that kind of resonating with you?
Definitely. Like, I think that's exactly what it is, and I need to figure out like what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna overcome these within the next. I feel like I have time to figure it out, especially since I don't have like the full on duties yet. I just have a few right now. So I just need to figure out things as like I think I'm gonna figure it out as it goes. Like it's hard to prepare for it, especially since like all the workload is not there yet, and I feel like I'll manage when the time comes, and I believe that like I can do it.
So you feel um, confident again because though it's an added stress and though you have stress, everyone has stress, you are confident that you are able to overcome it and do well with it. So far we've talked about how you've had an awesome job position coming in, even though you don't get paid for it, but it's great and you feel confident about it. And though you talked about how worried and overwhelmed you may be because you said that you're not going to have a life or you're not going to have enough time for yourself and your friends, you're still excited because it's going to be a challenge for you and it's going to be a way for you to showcase your skills. And hopefully you're going to enjoy the experience. So thank you for working with me.
Thank you.